I got interrupted by a phone call, but I want to get back to what I was saying. Crawford will stop Sean Porter because Sean Porter don't have the best defense. He don't have survival tactics. And when does Sean Porter go into survival mode? He kind of went into survival mode a little bit against Danny because Danny started walking him down like he did Thurman. Thurman did the same thing, went to survival mode. But Sean Porter's trying to come to get that belt and try to come to have something to prove that he's the bigger welterweight, he's the stronger welterweight. He gonna find out real fast why I'm calling the stoppage. Crawford is a lot stronger than people think he is, okay? And he's more technically sound than anyone. Not just because he can switch right-handed and left-handed. Crawford throws accurate shots down the middle with mean intentions. Once it levels up and they go into that intensity and this and that, we will see who gets the best of the exchanges. We will see, and it's going to be an uppercut. I'm thinking from the southpaw stance, but it could be from the right hand. It's going to be an uppercut, left hook, right hand. That's going to, or uppercut, left hook, straight left hand. That's going to knock Sean Porter out cold. Sean Porter will get stopped. I'm going to call that. The only other guy that can give Crawford probably all he can handle, and I'm not talking about Errol Spence. I believe Errol Spence is a technical fighter. I believe Errol Spence can probably give Crawford a great fight, but I don't see Errol Spence being able to stop Crawford from doing what he do. But this man right here, Boots, that man is the only guy I see at welterweight. Not no fucking Virgil Ortiz. Even though Virgil Ortiz is, he did stop Mean Machine. He got clipped. Crawford's very accurate, okay? A lot of these fighters are accurate. Crawford's the truth. He's the number one fighter. And, stop sleeping on Crawford. He's the best. And he has a mean streak inside him that it seems like I only see it. Because, like I said, with Thomas DeMore, John Molina, who's knocking out John Molina? Crawford went and stopped him. Yeah, he got knocked out premature by DeMarco early in his career at 135. Crawford stopped that man. He knocked John Molina out bad. He stopped Hank Lundy. Who was knocking out Hank Lundy at that time? Crawford stopped him. Jerry John. Crawford stopped him. Postile would have got stopped too if he didn't go in survival mode. Andando, he knocked him out easy. Okay. Felix Diaz, two-time Olympian. That guy don't know how to lose, undefeated. Crawford knocked him out. Crawford is going to knock out Sean Porter. The only guy that will give him problems is Javon Ennis, Boots. Errol Spence is going to give him a good fight, but Crawford got too many wrinkles, too many skills, too much power. I favor him to win, and I honestly favor him. If he gets in the trenches, he could probably stop him. Crawford definitely would have been able to stop Mikey Garcia if he was fighting Mikey Garcia the same night Earl fought him, that same version of Mikey Garcia. He would have got knocked out by Crawford. Crawford is number one, not Canelo. Canelo has proven himself over the years, but he had fought a lot of guys not in his true weight class, okay? Crawford's fighting guys in his true weight class and knocking them out and moving up and knocking them out. Yes, Canelo went up to 75, fought a old Kovalev, knocked him out. Get in there with Jamal Charlo. Get in there with David Benavidez. He probably gonna knock out Plant. It'll be nice if Plant can outbox him. Get in there with Triple G again. Stop Triple G. I give Canelo number 2 in the world, but I give Crawford number 1. We got to start realizing who is the number 1 welterweight in the world. We can't keep looking past Terrence Crawford. Oh, he didn't fight nobody. Oh, he didn't fight. Motherfucker, you guys don't know what boxing is. Get in the ring with Jeff Horn. That motherfucker gonna muscle you. You see what he did to Pacquiao? He did that to Pacquiao. People are, Pacquiao won a fight. Did he really win that fight? No, he got his ass muscled. Just like Ugas muscled Pacquiao. And outgunned Pacquiao. Ugas clearly beat Pacquiao. And you know what? Mayweather easily beat Pacquiao, even though he got hurt twice in that fight. Mayweather clearly beat him with just showing true skills. Ugas stood in front of him and made Pacquiao look bad. So did Broner, even though Broner didn't throw enough. He stood in the trenches with Pacquiao. And y'all put him like the... like I said, I'm not taking nothing from his legacy. I love Pacquiao. But when the first time they announced that Floyd and Pacquiao, I said, y'all, are y'all crazy? Floyd's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Floyd, in my eyes, is the only man I see that could beat Crawford but have his hands full to the fullest. Crawford is that good. We need to start recognizing that. But Javon Ennis, Boots, is right there. He got just as much skills, maybe more power. He's more dangerous than any other welterweight that I see that can get Crawford all he can handle. I would love the Crawford to knock out Sean Porter, fight Errol Spence, and then see what he can do against Ennis if he fights Ennis. I see Virgil Ortiz getting stopped by Crawford. I want to see Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. I know Ennis will stop Virgil Ortiz. Ennis is the real deal. But Crawford's #1. We must respect that. Teofimo, I'm gonna start breaking up ranks. Teofimo at one point was top dog. He's still kind of back and forth with this Kambosos Jr. I want to see how he handles Kambosos. Yeah, he beat Lomo, but Lomo beat himself. If Lomo would let his hands go, I think he would have stopped Teo. When he started letting his hands go, he was touching Teo pretty fucking bad. Wait, he didn't have the confidence from the door. But one person I want to say that I actually believed in but didn't believe was going to be elite, you give him 3 years from now, especially with the fight that's coming out in December, Gervonta Davis. The way he handles Rolly in this fight, if he stops Rolly, okay, that's a dangerous fight. Even though Romero, if people say, oh, he's sloppy, Romero still can knock your fucking head off if you give him a shot. And Romero is not backing down. He's coming full-fledged at Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis better be 100% ready for big shots. And we know he could deliver back, but he better be 100% ready for Rolly, because that is going to be his biggest test. People saying, Rolly's sloppy. Motherfucker, get in there with Rolly. See, I'm a real one. I fight. I box. I'm not going to just say I can get in there and knock out Rolly. I know if I get in there with Rolly, I got motherfuckers trying to knock my head off. And I could crack too, but I know real versus real, respect versus respect. A man getting in there with gloves on is a dangerous man. Rolly is an extra dangerous man, just like Gervonta Davis. But give him 3 more years of the way he's training and how disciplined he gets. Gervonta Davis will be unstoppable. I always thought that Devin Haney will probably be his kryptonite, but that would be a great fight. Yes, Haney's bigger, he's longer, he's actually a little bit more skilled, but Gervonta Davis got that fucking kryptonite, and Gervonta Davis is only getting stronger and better and faster each time he gets back and jump in, and he's staying dedicated. If he continues on this collision course of discipline and dedication, Gervonta Davis in 3 years will be unstoppable. Probably from 140 pounds, maybe even 147, if he gets up there and fights Thurman and go in and stops Thurman to a body shot. If he goes there and make a statement at 147, Gervonta Davis could be the most dangerous guy at 147 and down. I see Crawford. No one beats Crawford. No one except Ennis. He's the only guy I could say that could probably beat Crawford. But I'm not saying he can beat Crawford, but I'm saying he's the only guy I could see that they're fighting. I can't even put my money on, because Ennis could beat him or Crawford could beat him. They're just that skilled and they're just that strong. And Ennis is a fresh version of Crawford. Same skills, back and forth. Ennis is a little more slicker, I think, but Crawford's more meaner. But Ennis hasn't even elevated yet. So in the end of the day, Ennis will be the #1 guy at welterweight when Crawford comes up. We'll go to the 54. No one beats Crawford at 47 right now except Ennis. Not Errol Spence. Not Sean Porter. Sean Porter, again, will get stopped. Okay? He will get knocked out. I will mark my words on this. Oh, no one can knock out Sean Porter. He got a good chin. He got knocked down by Adrian Broner with a straight left hook in the 12th round in their fight. Let's remember that. He got hit with a clean 1-2 by Kell Brook and touched the ground. He got hit with a big left hand by Earl Spence and touched the ground. Shawn Porter has been hurt. He got hurt by Thurman. He got buzzed by Danny. Crawford gonna stop him. He gonna separate himself once he knocks out Shawn Porter. Nobody gonna want to get in there with him. Crawford can even probably stop Danny. As strong chin Danny Garcia is, I just think his velocity and his power going to the body head, he gonna overwhelm Danny. Maybe make Danny take a knee. I'm not saying he'll knock Danny out cold, but he will probably stop Danny too. Crawford stops everyone at 47 except Ennis. Mark my words on that.